Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I would like to welcome you to Craft Spot. It feels like it's been a long time since we've been together, but hopefully you are back with me today, either watching me live right now or you're going to catch the replay later. Either way, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. And I'm always happy to spend time crafting and sharing things with you. So um, that's what we're going to do today. Let me just get this going on here. I've switched over to my new tablet, newer anyway. It's relatively new, but so I don't think the old one is very happy at all. It has sort of crashed partway through the last couple times I've been using it. So I'm switching over to the new one. A little more remembering because I don't have it just set up and ready down here, but such is life, right? Anyway, oh my goodness, Stampin' Up! Such a busy time. Oh my. If you are a demonstrator, and if you joined in October with the most amazing join offer ever, welcome, first of all. And this is part of what belonging to the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator community looks like. It looks like early access to the new January to April mini catalog and a chance to order products and have them delivered very, very soon. Some people have them already because they did express shipping. I did not do express shipping, but my order is supposed to be delivered next Tuesday. So that's very exciting because I placed my order right away as soon as I could. But that's one of the perks of being a demonstrator. And that's just one. Oh my goodness, there's so many fabulous things. Um, an opportunity to attend amazing events. I was at Backstage last week, and that's why I didn't go live. I was going to try and go live from Backstage, but oh goodness, it was back to back to back sessions. It was so busy. There was not a lot of spare time to wander around and share it with you as it was happening, but it was an amazing event. It is always so awesome to gather in person, to see, to hug, to chat, face to face for real. Zoom is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Facebook is awesome. I love that too. But there is nothing like being together. And there's so many opportunities for that little chit chat that happens while you're waiting in line to pick up your lunch or in between sessions, the little breaks, or standing in line waiting for the washroom. Anyway, there weren't a lot of those, thankfully. Since it was mainly women, they took a number of the washrooms and converted them to women's washrooms. So they did leave some for the gentlemen, but many women's washrooms. So there wasn't a lot of big lineups. But anyway, it was an awesome conference. Fantastic. So that's one of the big ones for me, being part of this community and getting together for amazing events. It's wonderful. It's a lot like our retreats and stuff, where you just get to hang out with amazing people and do things you love. But yeah. Anyway, let's talk about what's coming up at Stampin' Up! Black Friday sale. We don't have all the details yet, but it is going to start on uh hmm, end of November. Maybe the 28th, maybe the 29th. I can't remember. No, I think the 28th. I think from November 28th to December 1st, I believe are the dates. I will get those out to you, get them confirmed, because I am also going to tag into that with another special offer from me to you if you place an order. There could be some amazing deals on things, up to 40% off some selected products. And there's also discounts on adhesive and cardstock. So you want to be watching for all of those details. After that, there is a cyber sale on paper pumpkins. So if you are not a paper pumpkin subscriber, now is the time to think about it and check it all out because there's some really good savings coming up for that. And that is December 1st through December 9th. So I thought I would share a paper pumpkin kit with you today. If you've never seen these kits, they're fantastic. So let's get down to the crafting area. I have pulled out, this is the October 2025 kit, and October of every year is always Christmas cards. They don't tell us everything that's coming in the boxes. They give us some little hints, but October is always, well, for the last several years anyway, been Christmas cards. So that's kind of awesome because well, it means I have some fantastic Christmas cards that I can make and share, but it also means we sort of know what's coming and we can plan for that. So that's terrific. Inside the box, you get all the bits and pieces. There are lots and lots of bits and pieces. And if cards are not your thing, you can make some awesome scrapbook layouts with these. You can use these pieces for 3D projects. There's, many, many things you can do. You don't have to make cards, and you don't have to make the cards exactly the way they tell you either. There's lots of ideas and suggestions for alternate cards using all the bits and pieces. You always get envelopes with them, and they're they're often decorated in one manner or another to coordinate with uh, the crafting that you're doing. So these are sort of a linen look, and then there's a pecan pie flaps on them with little snowflakey things. So those are the envelopes. They're all the same in this kit, and they coordinate with all of the cards, which you can see here. So let's get at it. The instruction sheet, when you open it up, it will show you on this sort of back flap the pieces that you need for each card. So you can separate everything and put it into stacks by card, okay? And then you're ready for your crafting. So just a couple things to share with you on these instructions if you've not seen the instructions with our all-inclusive kits or our paper pumpkins. So here we have a stamp that's going on a block, and we're using the pumpkin pie ink spot, okay? If you have your own larger pumpkin pie ink pad, you can use that, but you will get an ink spot in every single paper pumpkin kit. So it's a great way to uh, add different colors to your ink collection as well. Okay. You will also get a stamp set, and I've got a lot of my stamps mounted, but this is the backing paper for it. So you can see we've got Merry Christmas to the world because the one card has some joy letters. Deck the halls, and then there is the word joy so that you can use joy to the world if you want for additional crafting. And then we have some snowflakes and a star. So great little stamp set. I had been thinking that I didn't have a really nice, just a Merry Christmas stamp this year. And boom, my kit arrives, and there it is. What a fantastic Merry Christmas that is. It's a wonderful font, nice bold letters, and now I have a Merry Christmas stamp. So you will get a stamp set in every paper pumpkin kit. Okay. Then in your instructions, it goes step by step. So number one was this stamp and ink thing. If you see this little, can we see this? Okay, whoops, this way. This little round thing, that's your tear and tape roll, and they've put 3 strips on this larger card, and then tear and tape. And then on these tree pieces, you can see there's 3 dark filled in dots. Those are glue dots. And then there's 3 open circles. Those are dimensionals. Okay. So you can swap out this for your tape runner or your liquid glue if you like. You probably want to use dimensionals where it says to use dimensionals because that's that's the best part, right? Popping everything up. And so you're going to get these things all ready to put down on your card, and then it shows you how they put these together. So to get the tree down, and then your Merry Christmas sentiment, gems, and your top, the star on this tree is red. So there we go. Okay, so let's just make this card, shall we? I did put my tear and tape on the back of this large piece, but I didn't do anything else really. And I did also, I pulled out blank sentiment pieces for all of these, but I did stamp everything in advance because I thought it would be faster. So I think I'm going to go with those. And I'm just going to flip these tree bits over, and the star. It's our card base. And as you can see, the card base is colored and designed on both the front and the back. So if you were looking to make alternates with this, you could add in your own card base, cut this off, and then you have two layers of this red sort of, it's hard to see. There's just a really subtle tone on tone pattern in this card base. So that's very cool. For the sake of time, I am going to use tape runner, I think, rather than these glue dots where I can, to be across the top of these pieces. Kind of narrow, but the glue dots are great. There is a bit of a learning curve with them, I will be honest, but once you get the hang of them, they are fabulous. So, okay, now they have put an awful lot of dimensionals on these. I think because these are overlapping and they just want everything to be sitting appropriately. So what do we have? We have 3 dimensionals on. Oops, that edge piece is coming off. Don't need extra. No. And then this middle one, they've actually got a couple of dimensionals in the middle. And then on the edges. Okay, oops, need one for the star as well. Is that gonna fit on there? Oh, that looks kind of, it looks a little squishy. I'm gonna use one of these cut ones because I think that will fit better. There we go. Okay, and then we are going to take all these backs off. So this is partly why I needed to stamp ahead of time, because there's a lot of dimensionals on these to take off. Okay, as well as this, but I think we can build that on here first and then take this off after. So I am going to come, looks like it's down fairly close to the bottom. Am I in the camera here? I have this bad habit of falling off the screen. So just try to make sure everything is on screen for you. And this just nestles in over top. I haven't really pushed these things down yet, just in case I need to shift anything, because I can't fit my star in, but I think we'll be okay. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but I think we'll be okay. We do have the red card base that comes over top of this as well, so there will be room for the point, I think. Yes, we'll be fine. Okay, so there we go. We'll give that a nice press from the back since I've already flipped it over. Not quite like the liquid glue where you want to give it a press from the back so nothing moves. It's more just we didn't do it while it was face up. All good. Okay. Now this, I have taken the back strips off, and this is just going to go right onto our card base. Like that. Give that a nice press. And then the Merry Christmas, because it's sitting up on some that is dimensionals, we have just one dimensional at the very end here. And then the rest has some tear and tape, which I put somewhere safe. Where did I put the tear and tape? I could use tape runner. That would work. But what did I do with the tear and tape? It was here not long ago. There we go. Too many bits and pieces on the table, right? That's pretty standard stuff. You know me. You know how I craft. Possibly not a whole lot different than how you craft. Now this, oh no, it has just one, doesn't it? Okay. Do I have it on the wrong side? No, I have it on the correct side. Okay, we're good. Just gonna put this on here so that it will stick to the tree. That off. And then take the dimensional back off. And this will go right. Let's just put it right there. You can put it anywhere you like. You just don't want it to hang over. Oh, look who's come. Mr. Helpful. Oscar, you're totally blocking the camera. He was here earlier being somewhat pesky, but I was hoping that that meant that he was done. Apparently not so much. Okay, and then we have some of these. Look at these red sequins. Woo! They are lovely. So we're just going to put some of these onto our card. Put a couple here. Oh, okay. It's like, what's going on? Why is it? It's the delay. We'll be okay. I'm looking at two different things here. Uh-oh, I left the sticky bit on there. Oh, and I did for this one too. Okay, so when you're using these, make sure, maybe I should be using my pokey tool to make sure I get the sticky bit off. There we go. That will work better. I'll put this one right down there. And there you go, card number 1. Okay, just set that right up there. And we will move on to card number 2. So again, the instructions will tell you where to stamp, where to put your tear and tape, and your dimensionals and your little glue dots. Or I don't know whether we can get tape runner in there or not. Not quite certain exactly what that's for. Maybe it'll become apparent as we go through this part. Okay, so I did already stamp the joy to the world, or to the world. I stamped to the world, yes. And then we will come in with some of our other pieces. Here is our card base. So this is the kind of linen look that we have on the envelopes and we had on this background piece. It's sort of basic beige hash marks or lines or grids or kind of a linen look. Isn't that where I started? Yes, that's where I really meant to be, I guess. Okay. So there is our card base. And then I am going to put, I can put this down. Well, no, I think we're going to build this. We're going to build it on here and then we're going to put it on the card base at the end. So I need some tearing tape on my letters. Ooh, look at that. Tricky. Okay, I could have done this too, but I did not do this in advance. So I'm just going to come in here. This. Ooh, that might be just a smidge long. We're going to trim that down a little bit. It always looks so much shorter when you're taking it off the roll and then you lay it down on something. It's like, oh my, that's a large piece. Didn't really need such a large piece. This might be large for this too. I'm going to put him on the Y. And then we need just some very small pieces to go on these letters. Think that as much as these are itty bitty pieces, this is probably still easier than trying to get tear and tape on here. I don't know why they didn't use the glue dots for this. That would have worked quite well. Anyway, you can mix it up with adhesive any way you like. Your liquid glue might be an easy way to do this as well. So if you have your own craft stash of products, including all the assorted adhesives, you can use whatever you wish to stick things together. Quite have that stuck down. Okay. Okay, almost done. This was a little bit of a slow part. I should have done perhaps some of this in advance, but anyway, we will get there. Okay, so then we are going to put joy, joy. Yes, okay, so I can put these all onto here and they just fit in. Sorry, am I out of camera? They fit, they have a spot. They just kind of fit right in. This looks like it's on a little bit of a tilt. That's just how they've done it. But and then Y right down in there. Okay, so there is our joy. And then on the back of this, we are going to put some dimensionals up here, down here. And then we have 3 more on either side of the O and 1 below the O. And then they have some glue dots that I think are just to hold. Happened to, oh, I didn't bring over all of, so some more ingredients. So these are going to go here. So that's where the glue dot is going to hold that on. You know what? I'm going to put my glue dot onto this piece because then I can see where I should be putting it because it's a little bit hard to tell otherwise, I think. I had some larger glue dots. Where did my glue dots go? They're probably buried in the oh no, they're right here. They were very close to the gems. Okay, so glue dots, you can just pull them off with your fingernail, stick them down, and then if you just kind of brush on the top, the covering comes off. So as I say, it takes a little practice to figure it out, but then it is very it's quite easy actually. So I don't know, are these the same? They don't look like they're quite the same. One is a little longer, one is a little shorter, and I don't really know. I think this one goes on the bottom. We're gonna give that a try anyway. So on the top, I want this to come right about there. Looks like about where we want it. And then this one comes down to the bottom, and we're going to put it right about there. Okay, so that works out. And then this whole piece, oh, I think they have some dimensionals on these guys as well, don't they? Yes. So we need to, I'll just take all these backs off, but then there's also dimensionals on the ends of these, and I don't know out the, oh dear. I don't know that it matters, but it's going to go right onto that one, down onto this one. It's a lot of large dimensionals, but we're just going to go ahead and do it. Mark out here. Nothing will be sagging on this card. Just kind of what you want to watch for. Dimensionals are super sticky, so it's not like you need more to get it to stick and to hold, because it's a very strong adhesive. But what you don't want is to have things sag in the middles. Okay, and then this is going to go right on here. Like that. Woo! It's not even quite a whole card yet. So now we can take the backs off of this. And then it will go on to card base. Okay, here we go. So as I mentioned, there is a sale coming on Paper Pumpkin. It's a cyber sale. So starts on December the 1st, which would be Cyber Monday, and goes till the 9th, which is just before the close off for the month for Paper Pumpkin. So when you take advantage of the sale, your subscription will start with the December kit. You must take that. After you take the December kit, you can suspend it if there's a kit coming that you don't think you'll have time to make, or you don't think you'll be interested in it, or whatever. It doesn't matter what the reason is. If you want to skip a month, you may do so, but you have to take December. You have to get the subscription started, and then you have flexibility after that. Okay, card number 3. This one has a green card base with a little sort of tree fronds. And this one has a deck the halls sentiment, and I did stamp that one in advance. Okay, I'll put the card base up there again. Here we have this is like an ornament outline, I guess. And we have some glue dots on here to hold it in place over top of our fuzzy. But these are, I don't think I mentioned the green on these, it's fuzzy. So if you're a fan of the velvet and the extra texture and everything, you would love these. Now, you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to take advantage of any refills or any additional kits. So, and you can only get additional kits if they are available. They are not always, but some kits, there are some extras, and then once all of the subscriptions have been filled, then you can get refills and additional kits if you are interested, but you have to be a subscriber. So if you take advantage of this cyber sale, then you can go in and see what past kits are available, and maybe there's some past kits that you'd like to scoop up as well. Okay, so this piece, and I don't think it has a top or a bottom. I think it is symmetrical. That's my assumption. And it's going to go, why does it look like it's bigger than the green, the underneath piece? It is ever so slightly larger, but it will all go on there. Okay, and then we are going to put some dimensionals onto this. Oh, sagging in the middle there. And then we have this little ivy, and we are going to put a couple of dimensionals onto this piece. This is just the top decor. You know what? Again, I think I need a smaller one for here. That will work better, and we could even put one on both of these. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about things overlapping. Okay, so we're going to come in with here's our sort of linen piece here. I am going to take the backs off of this piece. We're going to start with this one because actually it goes right to the top of the card, doesn't it? It goes to the very top of the card. So let's come in with our card base. Take these off and put this down. It could possibly just go to the top of this piece, but we'll see in a moment. I've already taken the backs off of those other dimensionals. It's usually sometimes a good idea if you sort of place things uh, on your card to get spacing before you take all your dimensional backs off and make it sticky. But, you know, some of us like a challenge. Hey, I don't think we didn't put any gems on this guy. We're going to have to go back and do that, aren't we? So if I put this to the very top, it would be there. Now they have this off to the side a little bit. If I do that, and then this tucks right under there. Right. Okay. I think that's good. There. I'm going to take these backs off, and this will just tuck up underneath at the top. Everything's same level because it all has dimensionals on, so it will all work. But this, I'm just going to tuck this in right up. Just like getting caught on a dimensional. Put it too low. We'll be okay. But we don't want to be off the edge of the card. Ah, don't stick yet. There. There we go. And then this it has a glue dot, but we're just gonna put a little tear and tape there, and then we're gonna put a dimensional on this side. Oh, sorry, that wasn't tear and tape. That was Stampin' Seal Plus, wasn't it? Okay, so this is just going to come right, go right out into the green like this. There we go. So the card goes right pretty much to both edges there. Let's bring in our gems because we might as well put them on this card before we go back to the other one. There we go. And bring this guy back in, and we will put some gems onto him. There we go. Okay, so there are the 3 cards from the October paper pumpkin. And although you may not be able to get this kit, they are all awesome. And I wanted to share that with you because they are going to be on sale. Subscriptions will be on sale starting on December the 1st. So if you are not currently a subscriber, this is an awesome time to check it out. Get a 3-month subscription. You don't have to subscribe for the whole year or anything. You can just get a 3-month prepaid. You get 3, 6, or 12, but try a 3 if you're not sure. See what you think of it. The cards are awesome. I host a paper pumpkin and kits get together the last Tuesday of every month, and we just get together and hang out and chit chat, and we make whatever kit we've got, whether it's a paper pumpkin or one of our all-inclusive kits. It's mostly just an excuse to get together and craft. So join me, join us all because it's very casual and lots of fun. Just hang out and craft kind of time. But paper pumpkin is a great way to spend the hour that we're together putting these cards together. They are, the kits are fantastic. They just keep getting better and better. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. I hope that you like these, and I hope that you think about trying a prepaid subscription. Would love to have you shop from my online store. Just go to greatstampingwithconnie.com. You'll see a link to shop now. The sale does not start till December 1st, but I will send reminders. So if you were on my mailing list, you will get a reminder. Greatstampingwithconnie.com. That's my website, and that's where you can learn all the things. Go there, subscribe to my my mailing list so that you get my emails telling you about all the fabulous sales and all of the events that are going on. That's where you get your invite to the Paper Pumpkin and Kids Party. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I love spending time crafting and sharing with you, and I hope that you enjoy these as well. If you do, give me a thumbs up or a heart, and share this video with your friends. We'd love to have more people joining us. Take care, everyone. I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Bye for now.